Okay, before we spill the royal tea on Meghan's new drama, tell me, do you remember this video?
But I'm still doing moves like Beyonce. Yeah, I said I'm pregnant, give the child support and pay my rent. Pay my rent, your opinion is irrelevant, cause I'm a baby mama.
Trust me, you'll need this memory fresh for what's coming next. Turns out Meghan Markle is gearing up to drop another video similar to her twerking video.
What? Hold up, wait a minute. Wow. Ooh.
Well, most of you already know, and for those who don't, here's the tea. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos dumped Meghan faster than Harry leaves a polo match. Why? Because her big Love Meghan series, which was hyped to rule the charts, ended up crashing instead in that $100 million deal? Gone. Losing that deal didn't just hurt her bank account, it bruised her ego in ways she probably can't admit. And now? This whole mess is driving her absolutely nuts. It's hitting her panic button, getting her increasingly desperate after her massive Netflix failure. After this whole disaster, Meghan is now on her own. Some sources say she's planning to focus on her social media campaign. Yes, Instagram. Because where else, right? And the best part? She's digging up her old cringest content, turning it into parodies, and now planning to use it to grab attention on social media. Yup, she proves that she is willing to do anything to gain attention.
Is absolutely pathetic.
Sources reveal Meghan is actually remaking her twerking video. Apparently, she thinks this will shut up her haters, while others say it's just her latest stunt to crawl back into the spotlight she can't seem to live without. This screams desperation more than confidence. It's giving "please notice me" vibes all over again.
Notice me! No!
A member of Meghan's team claims they've already started recording this video. And surprise, surprise, it's not being shot at her house. Nope, it's happening at a friend's place, just like most of her other stunts that somehow always lean on someone else's legacy. If you know, you know. So now Meghan's thinking, why not make the video herself before a big show like SNL turns it into a joke, as they have already done many times before. Truth be told, this is the only card she has left because the whole world is already roasting her. Now it's only her turn to join the party. In her mind, this will blow up her social media campaign because nothing screams comeback, like mocking yourself before the world does it for you. How delusional. Now here's where it gets even crazier. One insider leaked what Meghan's actually planning to show in this video. Apparently, there's a scene where she's going to pull a pillow out from under her shirt, laugh, and say, "Haha, this one is fake, but not the previous one." Yeah, that's the level we're at. Meghan turning pregnancy rumors into a comedy skit. It's awkward, it's desperate, and honestly, it sounds exactly like something she'd think is clever while everyone else is just sitting there, cringing. Sources reveal that Meghan is doing all this with the hope of turning her haters into fans. Well, she can keep wishing, but I don't think so because that kind of delusion rarely works outside her own head. And here's where it gets worse. If her new baby bump video actually comes out, it's going to directly hit not just her image, but also that secret Love Meghan Season 2 Netflix has been quietly holding back. Imagine this. She drops a parody video making fun of pregnancy rumors, and then tries to sell another season of her drama-filled life to the same audience? That's not clever. That's a masterclass of how to ruin your own career. This will drag her already shaky reputation even lower. Well, we all know Meghan, she never learns from her past mistakes, and once again, she proved it. Remember the time she posted that baby bump video on Instagram claiming it was all about showing her joy and authentic fun life? Instead of love, she got slammed with hate and a fresh wave of allegations about her fake pregnancy. The timing couldn't have been worse. That happened right when Love Meghan Season 2 had just been released on Netflix. So while the show was trying to survive, Meghan dropped this bombshell that backfired ruthlessly. Not only did it drag her down, but it also stained Netflix's image, making the entire project look like a bad joke. That time too, she pulled the stunt without telling Netflix. After the backlash exploded, Netflix reportedly asked her to take the video down to save face. But Meghan, in her classic dramatic fashion, refused and fired back with, "You can't take my voice from me." Fast forward to now, and here we go again. She's planning yet another move with high chances of backlash, all without letting Netflix know. It's like she's addicted to self-sabotage, dragging everyone tied to her down in the process. It's starting to look like a pattern for Meghan. Deep down, she knows her image, her deals, and even that so-called Sussex brand are falling apart. She probably figured this out long ago, which is why her social media game suddenly changed. Remember how she used to stay off Instagram for ages? Now she's everywhere, posting about herself, her family, Harry, old vacation clips, anything she can dig up. All of this is packaged as her being relatable or authentic. But let's be real, it's just a desperate attempt to stir up sensation online and rebuild a new image, far from the royal fantasy she's still clinging to in her head. And that's exactly why she's clinging so hard to this social media campaign, because in her mind, remaking even her most hated videos might somehow flip the narrative. But I don't think it's going to work like that, not this time. We've already seen her true colors, and no amount of staged videos or Instagram filters can cover that up. People remember the lies, the drama, and the flops, so another baby bump skit isn't fooling anyone. But here's the kicker. Sources are whispering that this so-called comeback video might drop around October this year. Perfect timing, because nothing's messier than Meghan trying to be relevant again. Imagine the drama, headlines exploding, social media buzzing, and Meghan pulling another pillow from her shirt on Instagram. She thinks it'll shock the world into loving her, but let's be real, it's only going to drag her image even lower. I can't help but point out the obvious. Meghan is shooting her own destruction. Whatever mess she's in right now, she's making it worse with this stunt. She still believes there's a way to revive her image, but let's be brutally honest, it's over. No matter what she tries, no matter how many fake deep videos she posts, the public has moved on. This baby bump act isn't bold, it's pathetic, and it screams desperation louder than anything she's done before. It's the same old Meghan playbook. Drama, attention, repeat, and honestly, people are getting tired of this. But once again, Meghan proves she doesn't think like the rest of us, because she's clearly from a different planet. For her, every PR disaster is still good PR. In her mind, even if this video blows up in the worst way possible, it's still views, still attention, still people talking about her. She genuinely believes that as long as her name is trending, she's winning. And that's exactly why this whole thing is both shocking and oddly fascinating to watch. You just can't look away from the circus she's creating. If you look at it from another perspective, Meghan really doesn't have many cards left to play. She's a 40-year-old woman with 2 kids and an unemployed husband who, according to whispers, is planning to run back to his family. With everything slipping through her fingers, her deals, her image, her so-called Sussex empire, the only thing she has left is to grab whatever attention she can. So she turns to the one thing she thinks might save her: a social media campaign. But let's be real, her brain never seems to cook up anything good, and this move is just another disaster waiting to explode. So here we are, watching Meghan Markle light the fuse on yet another scandal, convinced it will put her back on top. But this time, the stakes are higher, the risks are bigger, and the crash, if it comes, will be louder than ever. Whether this stunt ends her Hollywood dreams for good or drags her even deeper into chaos, one thing's for sure: the world won't be ready for what's coming next. And before you go, did this new information shock you as much as it did me? Do you also think if Meghan's new baby bump video comes out, it will completely wreck her Netflix series? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you're as stunned as we are, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.